Midland Zone is here at number 10 Downing Street for a historic speech from David Cameron to the LGBT community. We caught up with a few of the people who were the guests of that reception, and this is what they said.
Actually, I thought it was quite surprisingly honest, and I thought the apology for their previous poor performance in the arena of equal rights was justified and it was needed, but he did it, and fair play to him. I'm going to remain open-minded, and let's see now how they perform over the next however many years it's going to take. But he made an effort, and I think that's what counts.
I never thought he would make such a moving statement, and for me, I just thought it was amazing that they acknowledged finally the injustices of Section 28 and were so welcoming to the gay community. It's a big sea change in mentality in the political system, and I just thought it was fantastic. I'm won over by Mr. Cameron.
Did you ever expect a Conservative Prime Minister to be holding an LGBT event here at number 10 Downing Street?
I would have actually thought that I would have seen pigs fly over Whitehall before that.
Well, we've spent some years talking to the Conservative Party and indeed the Liberal Democrat Party, because they hosted the reception as well. And I think it's a hugely positive step forward, but in the light of the discussions we've had over the last couple of years, I don't think it's a surprise. They recognise that there are 3.6 million gay people in this country, and they're part of 21st century Britain, and it's very important to be in touch with them if you want to look as if you are a 21st century government.
A very nice junior government minister came up to us, introduced himself, and then introduced his boyfriend on the lawn of number 10, and you sort of go, you just can't imagine it. I mean, the times they are changing.
So different from the years ago when I remember being on the marches against Section 28. 20 years later, I'm in the garden of number 10 when I have a Tory Prime Minister talking about his reticence about Section 28 and withdrawing that. It was something that I never believed I'd ever hear, and it was fantastic, and it was a real special evening, and it was wonderful.
I certainly, as one, will embrace it, and David, when he spoke earlier on, seemed very sincere about the fact that the harassment that we've suffered as a community, the bullying, and that equality is really important. And then he touched upon the fact that gay people should be able to get married in churches, and that it shouldn't be out of the ordinary. I thought it's been an extraordinary day.
I would give David Cameron 1,000,000 thumbs up, and all of them. I'm 100% behind this. I think it's good.
We're here with Tom and James. James is from the Household Cavalry. What do you think of David Cameron's speech?
I thought it was a very good speech. It was very to the point. He made amends for a lot of past Conservative ways. I thought I accepted his apology there. He accepted things that had gone wrong in the past, and it was from the heart, and I thought it was the right thing to say.
I think it really showed that David Cameron is really committed to the agenda, and it was particularly lovely to hear him talking about civil partnerships being able to happen in religious organisations in the future as well.
When the invitation came through, I was very, very surprised indeed, and actually that's what made me think, no, I'm going to go to this and I'm going to support this, because they have made an effort. They've made an effort very early on, which I was impressed with. Let's see if they deliver. I'm not going to, get too excited, but I'm confident.